I'm joined by Kenley Hobby, a student in the University of Arizona's Racetrack Industry Program. And thank you for joining us, Kenley.
No problem.
Now, how did you and David Matt, both of you students, come up with this idea of this jockey cam?
Well, first of all, it was 3 years in the Racetrack Industry Program. I'm on my senior year right now, so combination of the education we've received here at the University of Arizona, and then also being a poker player and watching NASCAR, we were able to see what the camera angles did for the poker game, and what the cameras in the cars did for NASCAR, and realized that horse racing probably should take a page off these sports.
Yeah, because the industry isn't doing that great, obviously, and this could really be a boost in terms of people seeing what it's really like out there.
Yeah, we've been in a decline for probably 20 years, so yeah, we're pretty outdated, and technology has not been integrated into our sport in quite some time.
So how are you going to update the sport?
Well, currently we've aligned ourselves with the student engineers here at the University of Arizona, and we're sponsoring a Design Day project, which is going to be here in May of 2012. And so the 6 student engineers are going to take this is currently a GoPro helmet camera and a jockey's helmet, and integrate all the technology and components into the helmet directly.
And it's not just about a camera, but a whole system.
Correct. Most of these racetracks do not have Wi-Fi capabilities, so we're going to have to build the infrastructure at the racetrack, along with the end users at the racetrack or on the computer. So there's going to have to be a software package, whether it's going to be an iPhone application also. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a software side of things, so you can have that interactivity.
Well, you brought a little highlight reel to show us some of the scenes that you've been able to capture, and this was just recently at Colonial Downs.
Yeah, we were able to avoid the record heat wave over in the East Coast. This was in Colonial Downs in Virginia, and their racetrack is really beautiful because 90% of their races are on turf. So what's really great about this video is you can hear the interactivity between the jockeys, which fans really don't get to see. Additionally, you get to see some turf in your face, along with having the point of view of what a jockey gets to see to try to make the move and win the race.
And that's really what it's all about, is getting involved.
Yeah, as you know, having the interactivity between the races, I think it's very grabbing and compelling. This sport is the sport of kings, and currently we're not perceived as the sport of kings. So it'd be very nice to, not all of us can be a 120-pound jockey, so this is the ability for us to ride the race.
Kenley, what's been the response to this?
Wow, it's been unbelievable, actually. You know, we just got back from Virginia on Sunday, so the response has been fabulous. I've been in pretty much almost every horse racing publication, and obviously I'm here with you guys today, so yeah, the response has been fantastic.
Now we're going to go to a clip of Vicky Bays riding at Turf Paradise.
Yeah, this was our first demo day. This was what kind of got the ball rolling. We had to go to the state to get state approval. We had to go to the racetrack to get racetrack approval, and that all happened in March. And then April 30th, towards their closing weekend, right before the Kentucky Derby, was the ability for us to do our demo day, and we outfitted a majority of all jockeys in the race with a helmet cam footage. And this is a wire-to-wire win by Vicky Bays. So she was very ecstatic. You can hear her talk to the horse after the win, so it's very captivating.
And you said everybody's been wonderful in the industry, whether it's trainers or jockeys, breeders, about this
Yeah, you
idea.
know, it's something that this industry receives quite a bit of negative press, or since we are on the downcline, everybody's talking about problems in the sport. And this is kind of one of the bright stars that we have right now, and I think the industry participants and players in the sport see the possibilities that we have to bring the younger generation back to the sport.
What's the next step for you?
Wow, the next step is probably to focus with working with the student engineers to integrate a smart helmet, along with a couple other programmers that are building the software side of things. So, along with a full-time schedule of school, my major focus is going to be working with the student engineers.
Kenley, obviously this could really revitalize horse racing, but you see other applications as well.
Yeah, this could very well possibly migrate into other sports such as baseball, football, hockey. It could go into the rodeo sports. It could really, across a lot of different sports lines. It definitely, I could see a 100-mile fastball coming at me if I was playing with baseball and had helmet cameras on the baseball players. So the possibilities are endless. It truly is.
We have about 30 seconds left. What do you think this is going to do for the sport of Kings?
Well, hopefully it's just going to get us out of the binocular era. The sport has been stuck in the binocular era for the last 50 years, and technology is something that needs to be pushed through this industry. We really have no younger fan base, and I think this will bring the younger demographic into the sport, which could revitalize us.
Well, good luck. It's
Thank
all
you.
very exciting.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.